Hi everyone. This is Saturday. You're probably going to be seeing this Sunday night. This is going to be a haul video, both from Temu, the Dollar Tree, and a few things I picked up at Big Lots today. So before we get started, I want to say hello. I'm Beth. For all of y'all that have never been here before, thank you and welcome. I'm glad you're here. For all my subscribers or those who have not subscribed but have watched me several times, thank you so much for coming back. I hope y'all are having a great weekend, and I hope you see something that will give you inspiration or something that you think that you've just got to have and you rush out and buy. All right, we're going to get started. This one came in yesterday. This one came in today. This is all molds except for one little thing. I don't remember what's in this one. And after I get it open, I may angle the camera down. Oh, there is one thing. My Amazon haul, where I thought I was getting the molds to the thinkers, I did send those back the next day, and I got the thinkers. I have so many things that I plan on doing with these. They're a lot thinner than I thought they would be, but those are the molds in case you have not actually seen the molds themselves. That's the first one. Now these came off of Amazon. I don't know if they're the same as the ones from Temu or not. But this is a set of 3 of them. And for the set of 3, I paid $9.99 on Amazon. Okay, we can move those. Okay. Oh. Okay, y'all, this is a bunch of molds. So I'm not going to lay it down, bring the camera down, because I think you can see the molds better when it's up like this. So we're leaving it up like this. Unless I get beads or something in, then I'll angle it down, and I'll do that at the last. I do want to tell y'all, this is a long video. I know you say, oh my gosh, you're telling me it's long. You always have long videos. I've been trying to shorten them. I've been trying to keep them between 35 and 40 minutes. But I have 1, 2, 3 bags from the Dollar Tree and Big Lots. And then I have these 2 packages. So, yes, it's going to run at least an hour. And so you might want to grab a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or something to drink and just enjoy. Go get a notebook and a pen, so you can jot down if you see something that you want. I do that when I'm watching videos, and yes, I watch a lot of YouTube videos. I think Daniel Cooper is my favorite YouTuber out there. I learn more from Daniel Cooper than any other YouTuber out there. And I think it's because of the way he breaks it down. Now, he uses UV resin. I don't like UV resin. I don't get along well with UV resin. I'll use it, but I don't like it. And I understand his go-to and the reason why he does UV resin, because it's quick. And it's easier to make a video with something that's quick. And even though he uses the UV resin, I still learn so much from his channel. So if you've never watched Daniel Cooper, which I can't believe that there's anybody out there on the face of this earth that has not watched a Daniel Cooper video. But if you haven't, I would suggest you go there now and then come back and watch me do the haul video, because you're going to learn a lot from Daniel Cooper. If you're wanting to do resin, he's strictly, as far as I can see, is strictly a resin person. And but if you want to learn resin, that's where you can learn it. And just want to throw that out there. Of course, that's just my opinion. Nobody else, it's just my opinion. Okay. This is, it's like a shield, and I'll show it to you. It's like a shield almost, with almost a tree. Yeah, it does. It has a textured backing with the deer. And I'll hold that back so you can see that. So you can see the texture that's in this mold, because there is a lot of texture in that mold. And you can't see what it's going to look like from, but that's what it is, total. And you can see, this is my iPhone. I have an iPhone, I think it's 12 Pro Max. So if that shows you, I don't have a measuring tape. But yeah, that's my hand.
I'm sorry.
Siri decided to talk to me. Okay. Okay, that's the first one. This one I liked because of the detail. I don't think I would appreciate molds nearly as much if I hadn't done clay prior to going into resin. Can you see the detail on that? Oh, and I am so sorry. I think I upset someone when I called something a butterfly and it was a moth. And it looked like a butterfly to me. Butterfly, moths. I don't stress out over something like that. So if you see me say it's a butterfly and it's a moth, please forgive me. I am human. And I really don't look at things that closely. So, please forgive me. And this right here is supposed to be a bee. That's what this is called, is a bee. But I wanted you to see the detail. I love the detail on that mold. And this is a dragonfly. You can see the detail on this. It doesn't, I'll show you the front, but it doesn't really show you what it's going to look like by the front. It's the back that gives you all the detail. This one I'm excited about, only because I'll use this myself. And because I'm a cook by nature. So this just right down my alley. It's a conversion chart it's a kitchen conversion, where it takes the cups, the ounces, the tablespoons, and the teaspoons. And I love the way, I don't know if you can see that. And it's not real thick. But I think that's cool. Because you can color coordinate that and make it all different colors depending on what your kitchen is. And I love the fact that you can do that. I'm going to make this look like the retro with the turquoise and the black and the silver. And this is a picture frame. Now this is just the picture frame. This has no back. And it's a very ornamental frame with lots of detail. And if I was in a hurry where I needed, you know, a bunch of these frames, I could use the polyurethane resin and do 10 of these. And when it's say a 20-minute cure. So, you know, within 4 hours, I could have 10 of these picture frames done, which is really cool. I'm just about out of the polyurethane resin. I really wish somebody would come out with black. I know there's some out there, but I'm just not. I wish Let's Resin or Tea Expert would come out with a black polyurethane resin that we could use. I'd feel comfortable using that from one of those companies. Oh, and I've got to tell you, this is just a little hint, I guess. Tea Expert contacted me, and they're coming out with this little gift box, a resin kit, which I was really impressed with, especially for a beginner person in resin. It would be the perfect gift. And it's done like in a gift box where you could actually give that to somebody for Christmas. And so they asked me if I would like to do a review because they've seen some of my videos where I've used their product. And it was not a review. I bought it and I used it. And so I should be getting that probably in a couple of weeks. I don't know. And I can't wait to show it to you because it's just a really cool, you know, it's got like a bow thing on the box. And I don't think it's even out yet. So that will be coming up. I will do a review video on that just as soon as I get it. Well, probably a couple of days after I get it in. But I will show you all that real soon. So that's coming up. Okay, here's another mold. And I think this is is that the ape? I think, yes, that is the ape. It's the face. My mother, years and years and years ago, I was just little. Okay, so it was many, many years ago. She works in a pet store and she brought home a little monkey, little handheld, you know, it would small enough to go in your hand. And I don't know how long we had it, but I know it wreaked havoc all the way through the house. As a child, it was quite humorous and funny, and I loved it. But as an adult, my parents, I still remember that was hilarious. But I still think they're very, very adorable animals. Okay, this is all the molds in this one. Yes, that is all the molds. But we're going to go on to this one, and I'll show you this other stuff because I know there's more molds in this. So I'm going to leave the camera up while I'm doing molds because I think you see it better that way. And I have 2 each of these, and I'm not going to show you both of them. I ordered 2, not for myself. I ordered 2 because I was on the phone with a friend, I had told her that they had these, they sent me a special thing where these were 89 cents. And so I messaged her and showed them to her, and she got on there, and it wasn't showing up 89 cents for her. And then it was showing that they were out of stock. So I had already put my order in. I was ready to check out, and I just changed it all over to quantity 2 and got her a set. So I'm just going to try to, see, I have 2 of each, but I'm going to try to just show one. If I double it up, I'm sorry. Please just look over it if I do. Okay. This is the Santa Claus in a sled. And there's the second one. I'm not going to open hers. I hope I don't open hers. That is the Christmas tree. I'm looking for the Christmas tree so I can put it. Over here. Okay. And this is going to be the dove, I believe. I don't see the other dove. Yeah, there it is. Okay. And then this is just an ornament shape with a bow. And it has Santa Claus on the inside. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's the same one. Okay. And then here's another. I believe it's another ornament style with a bow. With a Christmas tree. I don't see another one of those. Is that it? Yes, it is. Okay. And then here's a snowman. These were all 89 cents each. I don't know if they're that now. She couldn't get them to pull up for that amount. It was more. And then it automatically just showed not available. So I just went ahead and got them. Okay. And this is the mitten. Now they had 2 mittens, and I thought I had ordered both, but I don't see the other mitten here. And they did sell out rather fast, so it may have sold out before I got it in the got it checked out. And this is the stocking. And this is the angel. And this is the star. This is the reindeer. And this is the funny looking deer with the big old antlers, which I think is adorable. And it's got the little ornaments hanging from the antlers. And these are going to Rose. She is so sweet about sending me stuff all the time. And so when she said she couldn't get them, it was like a no-brainer. So I'll get them for you and send them to you. So these will go out Monday. Rose, if you're seeing this, well, I'll let you know prior to that. Okay. I'm going to angle this down now. And I'm not sure what's in here, but we'll find out. Hope I don't cut into it, because I don't really remember what these are. Oh, this is the nail art. This is the nail art foil. Can you see the iridescent? It's like the holographic iridescent. And I got these for an upcoming video. For something that I'm going to be doing. And there should be a few more of those in here, yeah. So I'll go ahead and show you these first. Now that I know what they are, I don't mind cutting into the package. And this is another one, but it's a little bit different. I'm not gonna unroll it, but the holographic is just a little bit different in this one. And I paid 89 cents for each one of these. And then here's another one. And the pattern's just a little bit different from the other two. And you probably can't see it, but it's there. And they're actually all going to be used in 3 different projects. Okay, these I'm not going to take out because you can see them really clearly. But they're just little hearts. And I'm going to fill them in with something. And I'm not going to tell you right now because it is going to be on a video. But these were going to be filled in with something. Okay. And the same thing with these. I got the, like the antique brass ones. Since I've got it laying down, I don't have to bring them up to the, y'all said that you could see it better this way, so I don't have to hold this stuff up. Let me see if I can push the camera down some. Nope, it's not going to go down any further. Let me see if this one, oop. Well, that went down. So, it's those shapes right there. I always thought it came in clear when I kept the camera facing me and held it up. But some of y'all have said no, that you can see it better when I leave it flat. So I'll just start doing it that way from now on. It's a lot easier for me to do this. And this is just the different shapes in silver. And I got some of those. And I'm not supposed to be holding it up though, because y'all can see it this way. Yes, I just have a tendency to hold it up because I normally have the camera facing out. But I'll just leave them like that. To me, it would seem like you couldn't see them as well, but I'm going to take y'all's word for it. So there you go. It's the Jesus fish. And there's some more of the gold hearts. And here's some of the chains. I've showed you these chains before from Temu. But I'll take them out and lay them down. They're very, very pretty. And they're made very well. And I got 2 of those. And again, all this stuff was 89 cents a piece. It was a special they sent me, so I went through and got the stuff that I thought that I could use. This is nail art. And it just has different, I'll leave it, I have to remember to lay it flat and not lift it up. Because that's what y'all have instructed me to do. So, there you go. Okay, I don't know what this is. Yes, I do. Oh, this is smaller than I thought it was going to be, though. But it's a holographic sheet, and I am a little bit disappointed. This is smaller than what I thought it was going to be, and I may send this back because I thought it was going to be big enough for me to cut down and use in a round coaster, and it's not even big enough to go into a square coaster. It's just too small for that, so this will probably be going back. It is supposed to be a 4x4, and that most definitely is not a 4x4. That may be a 3x3 at the biggest. So that definitely is not what they advertised. So I will be sending that back. Unless it's 89 cents. I don't remember if this was 89 cents or not. If it's 89 cents, I'll keep it, but I just won't order any more. Somebody has offered to make me holographic sheets and holographic molds for me. Of course, I can't say anything. They're just doing this for me as a favor, but I'll just get them to do a big sheet for me, and that way I would have it. Okay, that is it for the Temu haul. I don't know where to start with this, so I would just start with these. I got these at the Dollar Tree, and I'll just pull them all out. I have no idea what I'm going to do with these yet, but I know with the holiday season coming, Christmas, I will use these in something. And they were $1.25. So with that style, I got the green, the silver, and the gold. And I will be using these probably individually, but I'm not sure yet. So I love the color of this. This is like a teal green, teal blue. It's a bluish green. So I got that. I got the more iridescent one. It's not really a silver. It's a multicolor iridescent. And then the gold. And those. And now I have glitter all over. So let me get this glitter up, because I don't want it all over everything. And that is something when I get something like this. I do shake it and brush it before I put it in, if I don't want that glitter floating around in my resin. I also got some of these. And these are just the Chanel stems. But I got the ones that had the red, the green, the silver, and the gold. And I take and I cut them up little tiny bits to make almost like a confetti with the Chanel stems. And I'll be mixing all the colors up together and using it in something as a filler. And these I got at the Dollar Tree. Some I got more than others. Let's see. Yeah, I got 2 of those. Oh no, did I get 3 of the same ones? Oh no, these are the 4. Okay. I got 4 of these. And the main reason why I got 4 of these, and I'll take them out so you can see. These are stickers. And they're sort of 3D. They're not flat. But I got 4 of these because I wanted to make a coaster set. And yes, I'm holding it up. To me, you can see it better this way. So I've got to be me, y'all, when I do my videos. I tried. I just can't not hold them up. I want to make coaster sets. And so that's why I got 4 of those. Just so I would have 4 of that. I love the fact that it said North Pole Express special delivery. I just thought it would make cute coasters. And there's so many other things on here that you could use. The Christmas trees and the snowmen and the Santa Claus, and you know, you could use every bit of this. And so I bought 4 of those. And these were $1.25 a piece. And then I bought 2 of these because I love that Merry Christmas one. And I like the cookies for Santa. And I like the one that says Let's Snow. And so I bought 2 of those. And I love the gnome. I just really liked these, so I bought 2 of those. I may go back and get more, but I bought 2 of those. And of course, baby wipes. I bought 2 things of baby wipes. But I will be using baby wipes like I normally do for cleanup on my table and my station. I will not be using baby wipes anymore when I am cleaning off my mold, or if I'm cleaning off of a piece prior to putting resin on, or wiping off paint to put resin on, because baby wipes, paper towels, they all have lint, they all have fibers, and you run the risk of those fibers being left on your piece. You don't notice it until you put resin on there, and then you do notice it. I have found another thing that I will be using for that, and you'll see it in a little bit. It's in here somewhere. These came from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to use 2 of the bags. I'm going to make some coasters for Halloween. They're not going to be for me. They're going to be a gift. But I'm going to take and make 4, and I'm going to use the front and the back. And I've got a round stencil that I'm going to use, and I'm going to cut it. And I'm just going to be putting it on clear resin. This is it's going to be nothing else but this and clear resin in the coasters. And the other 4 bags, you got 6 treat bags, and the other 4 bags I'm going to give Ashley, and she can make little candy treat bags out of them for Max or whoever she wants to. I got these at the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to make silicone inlays with these. It's a little ice cube, but I'm going to make little inlays for me to use. And this is the candy cane and the candy. And of course, these are little penguins, which I thought were adorable. This is coarse sea salt. I'll open it up so you can see. It's just $1.25. I'm going to be mixing that up with my diamond dust, which is purely crushed glass. It's a American-made product. I don't have it out here. It's not diamond dust. It's not glitter. It's crushed glass. I'm mixing salt in with the crushed glass. I'm going to mix it up, and I'm going to make my own live edge the way I want to do it. And I'm going to be using this with rock salt and my diamond dust to get the glitter. Let's see if I've got some of the rock salt. Yep, rock salt. Yes, and all this came from the Dollar Tree. And yes, I have already tried this. I had a little bit upstairs, and I tried it and it worked out wonderful. And I will be making my own live edge molds. I'm making my own shape. I made them out of clay, and I made my own shape for the base. And then I had to see if my theory worked. I've not seen anybody else do it, and I will show you the mold. At this point, I'm not sure if I'm going to show you my technique, because I will be selling my live edge mold. So that may be one secret I keep to myself, but we will see. This is the rock salt that you can use. You have to break the top because it's got the grind, And I'm not going to do that right now, but you can pry the top off. You do have to crack it, though. I take pliers and I just crack it and pop it off to use, but you can see how chunky it is. And anytime I can buy supplies at the Dollar Tree, I bought those at the Dollar Tree. I will open them because I will be using these tonight. I have already used these. I went back and got more. They're very thin, but they're the perfect. They don't have anything. They don't have the little tiny dot indentation. They're flat. There is nothing there. And they're sturdy enough where this makes a wonderful base for a mold. For a thin mold. It's wonderful. Dollar Tree. I think you get 10. I don't remember now. But yeah. And this right here. This is another. It was $1.25. I bought this as a tray to go onto my silicone mat. So in case it leaks, I've not had any leakage. I've only had one leakage with my mold making, and of course that would be the one that I filmed and showed on YouTube, which is okay because it didn't leak that much anyway, and it turned out really good. But I've not had any leakage whatsoever since then, and but just in case, because you don't ever know, I got this to put my molds on top of my silicone, and that way if I wanted to move it or something, I could too. Because it's sturdy enough to do it. And it also, you know, it's a Christmas thing. So if I decided I wanted to use it later, of course, it wouldn't be for food, but, you know, $1.25. These, I was so happy to find. And yes, these are going to be for my molds too. I've never seen these before, and they only had the 4, which I bought. That's what the box looks like, in case you see them. They're stainless steel. Now the tops are silicone. Perfect little tray. Smooth for a silicone mold. I'm so excited about these. I would have bought every one they had. And I did. I bought the last 4 they had. But y'all need to be on the lookout for these. Silicone rubber does very well with stainless steel. I was happy to find those. And because you have to cover, you have to cover it. You have the lid. You just lay it right on top while you're waiting. You don't seal it. I just lay it on top. It's backwards. I've got it upside down. So, yeah, I was happy about these. And I will be looking for more of these. And let's see. I'm going to say these are 4x4. But I don't know if it says. It says 1.2 cups, 9.3 fluid ounces, 275 mLs. Oh, that's good to know. It does not say how big. That's just odd, isn't it? I'm going to say 4x4. And I don't think I have a tape measure down here. But I'm going to go look. Because I think that's important, especially if you want to use it. Oh, I have paper all over the place down here now on my floor. and I can't walk because my legs are tired from sitting. Okay, I'm looking for a tape measure. You know, Rose sent me a tape measure. Oh, and here it is. Months ago, she sent me this tape measure, and I brought it down here. Let's see what the top is. Yep, they're 4 by 4. So I was very happy. For $1.25, I was very happy to get these. Okay, let's see what else we've got down here. Oh, here's more of that rock salt I got. This. It was the only one they had. I'm going to make a mold. I think you're supposed to put batteries in it, which I don't care. I'm going to take this off. I'm hoping it just pops out without much effort. I don't want to break it, which, you know, it's only $1.25, so if I do, then it's stuck over here. This side came off really good, but that side is not coming off at all. Nope. Okay, I'm going to have to bust it, which is fine. And I'm going to have to break that off with pliers. But yeah, I bought that for the sole purpose of making my own Christmas tree mold. Okay, instant coffee. That's going to be in a video, and I'm going to be using that for something. And then I bought another one of these. And the reason why I bought, and it's a cuticle remover. It's the same thing that Let's Resin sends you. I was calling them a seam ripper, which is very similar to this, but not quite. I don't use this on my cuticles, and I do so a little bit. So I just, but this looked a little bit more pronounced than the one that Let's Resin sent. So I thought for $1.25, I would try that and see if it didn't work out better. And I have looked at this and looked at this and looked at this. And it's the turtle off of Finding Nemo, which I have watched many, 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 many times. If you have grandchildren, I'm sure all of y'all have too. I don't want this little blue thing on here, and I'm hoping that it will come off. And I'm going to try to get it off now. So in case y'all ever see these and you would like to use it, but you don't want the blue thing on there either. Okay. I can't do this in camera, y'all. Not with it down, so just bear with me. It looks like it would pull out. but I'm not sure. Boy, if it does, it doesn't do it easily. Oh, I got it off. I think I got it off. I twisted it. That's how I got it. Yep, I broke it. I twisted it. But that's okay, because I can put just a little dab of green and you'll never see that anyway. So I got it off. And I thought that would be adorable inside something. So, yep. And there's the blue thing. And I guess, you know, it's supposed to look like a wave. So you might want to leave that on there. I didn't. Not for what I want to do with it. And I bought one of these. I have never seen these before. And so I thought I would try. You know, I have all sorts of markers. And some of them will define in molds. And some of them just bubble up. And I have learned it's because it's acrylic. It's water. And it will not, most of them won't work on a silicone mold. You know, this is a learning process as you go along. I have never heard anybody tell me not to use acrylic markers on resin. So I learned on my own that they don't work well on silicone molds. But oil does, and you can buy oil markers. This is not acrylic paint. This is ink. And so I'm going to see, I have these molds here. So I'm going to try one of them and just see. This is green. Okay, I found a Christmas tree. We're just going to see. I don't know. Because the other's just beat up. I think this is going to beat up too, to be quite honest with you. It goes on really smooth and real easy, but it's not, see, it's not staying on there. It's beating up. It's doing the same thing. And this is supposed to be ink, as you can see. It's beating up. You see what it's doing? So, yeah. Oh, I mean, this is not going to go to waste. It's a really pretty green. But I'm not going to be using it for that. I am going to be buying some oil. Markers. Because oil markers will work on doing that. And see, I have these. And sometimes, and I can't figure it out, the acrylic pens. And sometimes they work really well. And then other times they don't work at all. And see, that's pulling up too. So, but now the Deco works really well. But that is an oil base. And that is the difference. And I'll show you. On the same mold. You see, it does not beat up. It took me about a second to do that. So if you're looking for something, I got to get some alcohol to get that off of there though. If you're looking for something that will stay, that you can color on your mold, the oil-based is what you're looking for. Don't waste your money on the acrylic. Some might by chance work, but the majority of them are not going to. And a lot of people like to take their molds and use it like almost like a coloring book. and take markers or mica and color the different stuff in, and then just pour the clear resin in there. A lot of people do that. And so you can most definitely do it with the oil-based markers. And of course, these are metallic, and you can buy metallic oil-based markers on Amazon, and you can buy just the regular markers, not the metallic ones. I wish they'd come out with fluorescent. That's one thing that I have noticed. It's either glow-in-the-dark fluorescent, but just regular fluorescent colors without glow-in-the-dark, you can't hardly find for resin pigment anywhere. Well, not that I've been able to, anyway. Okay, let's see what else we've got. We have this huge bag here. Okay. 91%. Yes. They say 99.9, but I'd much rather pay $2.97 for this, and it works just as fine, versus the $8.98 for the same size bottle off of Amazon for the 99. The difference is the amount of water versus the amount of the isopropyl alcohol. There's 91% pure alcohol to 9% water. I use this all the time. I don't tell the difference between the 91 and the 99. I have found no difference whatsoever. But that's your personal preference. I just choose to go the cheaper route because I don't see any difference between the two. And I've been using this with clay art for years and years and years. I also bought these from Walmart. Oh Lord, I got stuff from everywhere. Yep, these came from Walmart. And I bought these not just to use as pouring cups. But see, they're smooth on the inside. There's no... the medicine cups have got the measurements on the inside, so if you mold something, you have the measurements on your mold. This is smooth. So if you want to use that, you just cut the bottom off. You pop that on the... Oh, now, oh, I just lost my turtle. It just went flying. You pop that on a piece of plastic. You put a little hot glue around there. You pour your silicone rubber in with your item, and you got an instant mold. And I do have a lot of little tiny things that I'm going to be making molds out of because I want to make stuff for fillers instead of having to pay for it and buying them. I'm going to make my own. I got to find my turtle that went flying down there somewhere in the land of the abyss where all the paper is. I also got this. It's a clear laminate. And I had some just exactly like it, and I used the rest of it, but it works wonderful. And instead of the resin tape, this works really, really good on the back. And of course, you don't have the lines, and you don't have to worry about leakage because it's one full piece. It's not pieces of tape put together. And so I just bought another roll of this. Coffee filters. Coffee filters is what I'm going to now. They're cheap. I paid $1.25 for 150 of them. I use these with alcohol and also water, and they work really well to wipe down your molds, to wipe down the object prior to pouring it as a mold. That way you know there's no there's no fibers. There's no, it doesn't, these do not pull. These don't leave the fibers like the baby wipes and the paper towels do. And they're actually a lot cheaper. So this is what I'm using now, is the coffee filters. And of course, all this is personal preference. These used to be flat. I'm gonna have to take my heat down. But these were two, and I got these at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. And they're just the flexible mats. And I'm gonna put these up in front of where I have my curing machines and where I have my resin mixer. So if I get silicone, it's where it will just peel off and I don't have to worry about it. And so for, yeah, 2 pieces, $1.25 for both. I thought that was a pretty good deal. And then I got these at Big Lots. These were $4.99. I'm almost out of gloves. And these are the violet. No, these are the vinyl nitrile. Right down there. I don't know how big they are. It says one size fits most. I'm going to pull one out. But it was $4.99 for 50 of them. I also had a 20% off of everything I bought at Big Lots today. So it cost me, I got $1 off of these. So it cost me $3.99. And these are bigger than the ones that I had, but they would still work. They're not so overly big. And I like the weight. The weight's pretty good. They're sort of heavier than the blue ones I have. So I might go back and get me another box of these. I'm throwing all this stuff in a box that I have down on the floor. Y'all, I am not throwing it on the floor. I don't want to show you. These are real simple to, I've got a better pair of scissors out there, but they're real simple to cut. It doesn't take anything to cut the bottom off. There's actually a little line that you can follow and cut them off. I do it with an X-Acto knife where I don't get a lip at all. I can do my X-Acto knife straight up to where that line is, and it's perfect. But they're real simple to use. But they're sturdy enough, you know. I've used these before. Okay. These are the next ones. Of course, again, this is for mold making. And the reason, you see that you feel the little lip in here? You feel that thing right there? Well, that shows up on the mold, which is not bad. You know, it really doesn't matter. Ooh, I just dropped the bag. And no, I am wrong. This would not show up on the mold because that's what it is. Because I know I've used these before and I thought there's an issue with this. And it's not because it shows up on the bottom of the mold. It's because when you go to lay something down on the mold, it doesn't lay totally flat. Especially if it's not a giving piece. Like if it's, let me see if I've got something. Okay. See, this doesn't set real good because that that little lump there, so I've been having to hot glue, which, you know, they say you can do that anyway, but on some pieces I don't even have to do that. I just lay the piece down. But with stuff like this in here, you have to adhere it to the bottom somehow. I do not have to adhere it to the bottom of these because there's nothing to obstruct the bottom. But they're still really good. You can reuse these over and over again. And yes, this is just another mold casing. Anything where I don't have to put the bottom on, I'm all for. You know, if it's just ready to pour, put your piece down, ready to pour, make a mold, I'm all for that. I want to drop the bag. I'm sure y'all know what this is for. This is for an upcoming video also. And that's aluminum foil. Yes, I did open it and try it to see if it worked, and it worked wonderfully. But, yep, just regular old aluminum foil. And then this is the last thing. Y'all are probably saying, yeehaw, I'm so glad this is over with. I got these at Big Lots, and I did pay $5 a piece. Well, but I got 20% off, so I paid $4 a piece for these. But I thought these were absolutely gorgeous. And I will take these out so you can see them outside of the package. They are sticky in the back, and they're very puffy. They're very 3D. And they look like wood grain to me. They look wood. And I will take one that I probably will not be using off to show you. Ooh, they're very, very sticky. Well, let's just see something. And yes, I am going to make molds out of this, okay? Anytime I buy something now, so I don't have to keep rebuying it, I'm making molds. So, ooh, this is a pretty one. These would also make really cool inlays. And you should never do this. You should always put it down where you want it the first time. And you have to leave a little bit of room on the edge. I'm trying to get it so where I can get at least 3 of them on here. That's too close to the edge. And that's too close to that. Okay. That's got to lift everywhere. And I could put a little bit, something a little there. I think this is going to be too big. Yes, it is. But I can take another one because I bought 2 of them. I can take the same thing and put right here, and I can get 3 on this little thing. And all I would have to do is pour the silicone in there, and I'd have my mold. And all I would have to do is wait for it to set and then pick it up. See, they're on there. Silicone's not going to get up underneath there because they're sticky all the way to the edge. And so I got 2 of those. I will be using these after I get done with them, I will use these in pieces as they are also. And then the final thing is this one. And this one's lovely. It is just, it's a very, very, very pretty. This is going to go, I have a big tray mold, and this is going to go in a big tray mold. This is also going to go in a big tray mold. Now this is not as 3D. I do not think that I could get a mold made. I might try. I don't think it's going to work though, because I don't think it's got enough on there. Gee, you know what? I don't know. I do not know. It might be very possible to make. It would be thin. And of course you would use it as, you know, you wouldn't use it by yourself, but if you could make a mold so you could reproduce this, I might try it, actually, because it is very, very pretty. And I hope you can see that. I love the snowflakes. I wonder if that one will fit right there. And the difference with this, now see, you see that? There's plastic all the way around. You see on this is totally cut out. There's no plastic on the edges. So it's a totally different. I think that's too close. I don't know. That might work. That is a lot thinner, but silicone rubber picks up things, pretty much every detail. So this might work for a make a mold and then pour it and then make a silicone inlay out of that. That would be gorgeous. These I know will work. So we will see. Hi y'all. Yeah, you're seeing me. It's different than what it was. Anyway, I just wanted to get on here because I lost the tail end of that video, and I just wanted to say thank you for watching the video, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all, and I hope you have a fantastic Sunday. I think this is going to be Sunday that you see it. This is Sunday. I did this yesterday, and I've got a lot of running around to do, but I'm really a happy camper today because I get to see my little grandson, little Ben, and it's been a couple of weeks, and he's going to be coming over and spending the night tonight, so I am just so, so happy. I hope y'all have a great day, and if you can, if you liked it, please hit that thumbs up button for me. I would really appreciate it, and most of y'all do that for me, and I am so, so thankful. I'm excited because my thumbs up have been so, so good the past month. Everybody's putting that thumbs up button for me, and nobody's doing the other, you know, the other, never mind. And I do really appreciate it. So I'm going to end this now because it's long enough. All right. See y'all real soon. Bye-bye. Oh no. I don't know how to end it.